into this upper bracket finals will be duking it out in a best of five series to take this spot into the grand finals. And I'm gonna be your caster Ray, and joining me would be the beautiful and amazing caster Mako on the caster desk. So Mako, are you not hyped for tonight?
Of course, I am Ray. This is so exciting. Now, this is really intriguing. Who is going to be at the grand finals and who is going to take the long road perhaps through the lower bracket?
Indeed.
So, the ban phase is already going on. Look at that, Ray. So, Phobius has been taken out. I feel like that is a good ban, and maybe I just feel like we'll be seeing a Fanny as well because, well, we have Lom Lom on the house as Zushin. Now, that is going with the metas.
Indeed. There's definitely the fanny bed. It is something that you'll have to consider because her, like everything, her mobility, her damage, her jungling, and so much nuisance she can create, and she really wastes your resources a lot. You have to use up your escape skills or something to do something about her. So it's best to just ban her out and avoid that headache. Other than that, we also have the meta heroes who have risen. That is the Bruno and the Hilda. They have to keep in mind, and we also have the older heroes like the Mathilda, who is still so strong. So let's see what other heroes they really want to go for so far. I'm seeing a Gototkacha real emphasis onto those utility by the side of LCF.
Yes, now that is interesting. I do realize that Peter does not like Gatot Kacha because, he can just jump onto the back lane and he likes to play those tower mages with a controlling hitbox. So that is kind of understandable. So now there's a ban coming in from the MeowMeow Gang side. As I said, I feel like Matilda, Hilda, like, do you think they will be banned or they are going to be used as trade-off chips? I feel like they will be prioritizing one hero or two heroes over other.
That is very true. This is bans, especially between top teams. It's always more of a mind game rather than a strategic game because if you can take one, you can give two. You can
Oh,
take one and not give anything. And look at that. Just now they ban out the Louis, one of the signature picks for Who is Peter. So it looks like they really want to make the trade, just like you mentioned. And since banning out the Louis, it lessened the ban section. And right now there's a lot of heroes open. Matilda, Hilda, Bruno, Fanny, what do you want to give out? Because there's only two slots left.
and okay, Hilda has been banned. So I feel like Bruno, Matilda, even the Khalid, because I feel like MMG does love to go with these bans. Yeah, like
Indeed,
Matilda with the utility type of like jungler, as well as the gold lane Bruno because Video is really good with it.
indeed.
So this is going to
You'll
be
have to
like
make
if
sure, yeah.
LCF has the first pick, so whichever they are banning, they are going to give something to LCF and trade off two heroes for it.
Indeed. There's gonna be something. We'll have to just wait and see. Their potential are okay. They're really going in with the trade. They do not want to ban anything. So LCF, they have to careful. Do you want to go in for the Fanny? Do you want to go in for the Bruno, the Matilda? Pick one, but two will be going into the hands of MMG right now. And the decision, it's all yours. So let's see what strategy do they come up with because this mind game looks like MMG might be winning it out right now. Let's see.
Exactly, as I said, like this is a real strategic approach, and to like whatever hero you want, you can take it because we will be taking two more heroes. Like at that, they are going for the Bruno pick, so that is completely denied to Mirio. I feel like maybe
Indeed.
he will going for some like Matilda as open the utility pick for her.
Indeed, Matilda is still left out open. So is the Fanny. But what option do you really want to go for? Because Fanny and Matilda, that combination doesn't really work out. Because Fanny, she's more of a dive in, dive out hero. So you need someone a little bit more chunkier. So the decision is gonna be a little tricky. Bruno, it is a really good choice because Miro is not gonna get his hands into that long range dude with the volley shot balls. So let's see what decision that the Meow Meow gang really wants to make because if I was their team, I would honestly not really let go away the Fanny. Okay, but they do pick up the Sicilian alongside the Matilda. So Fanny, it's up for the grabs. Does Lom Lom might pick it up? What do you think?
I feel like they might be waiting it out because Joy is open as well, and both the
True,
teams
true.
have hypers like who are really interested. Like they are so excited that their main heroes are open, and they cannot decide whether or not to go in for the pick at this phase because picking a hyper at an early phase. So there might be a Kaja or like an unorthodox pick maybe coming in suddenly. So
Mhm.
let's see what happens. I feel like even okay, Hilda is banned, but Khalid is there. Chip is like completely off the meta. So oh,
There we
look
go.
at that. Fanny is in the house. So finally they do decide to go in for her.
Yeah, like Fanny and the Eve. I mean, I knew the Eve was coming because the Gatot ban, it always means the Eve because Gatot counters Eve heavily. So when you ban out the Gatot, okay, Fredrin making a debut. Shout out to Jinx, who would be really happy to see her favorite hero into the play. But I mean, Fredrin and the Matilda combination, you have the mobility, you have the utility, you have the crowd control, but there will be a slight lag in the damage unless you get the stack into your appraiser's wrath. So we'll have to see.
That is
This is
true.
quite of an interesting choice.
That is true. That is true. But see, like I think Eve is a good hero for gating. Like if Eve can deny the farm and the early stages onto Sicilian because the Void Blast is dealing a lot of damage. And I see her doing really good at denying farm to other mid lane heroes because she has the range and the poke. But look at that. CC has been taken down, so is Edith. So they are actually marking on to personal phase and they are limiting the utility you are going to provide in the team fight.
Indeed, because 27 and Porcupine, especially, I mean, a little biased here, but 27, he's like such a goated EXP laner. You do not want to give him the CC because if he picks it up, he's gonna be coming to the back lines, making sure that Bruno doesn't get the air to breathe in peace. And because of that, this ban is really respectful and I really like it. But and the other side though, they're also choking down the EXP options quite much. But the Khalid is still left out open, and so is a few more heroes. So I'm really interested to see what is Pookie Pine as well as 27 gonna be picking because if one of them picks the Khalid, it will get even more narrowed down. So what are your thoughts? What other EXP laner options are available except for the Khalid right now?
Now that is really interesting. I feel like Khalid is not exactly enough because they have to think of a EXP who will be good against Fanny, and it might actually be a chop. Also,
Oh,
the MM lane is also pretty narrowed down. Maybe we'll be seeing a Granger or okay, a Brody. Now that is a good decision, because Brody does really well against a Fanny.
mm. At the same time, he has the range to compete against the likes of Bruno, who will be having that malefic gun. So instead of, many people will go for the Moskov, but in this game, Moskov will be outranged by Bruno severely. And that is a risk that MMG really does not want to take. So I really respect this Brody pick right now. He has the burst to outburst Bruno, but at the same time, you have to make sure that Bruno doesn't really get that space to farm up because at the end, Bruno's late game potential, I feel like it's slightly better due to his volley shot stacking of the crit rate, which Brody doesn't really have. So let's see how they're closing off the draft for Team LCF. I'm really eager to see their EXP laner. EXP laner. Do you think Khalid is still a vibe? Okay, they're gonna go in with the Khalid roam and a glue.
And that is a lot of annoyance coming in because I just feel that those swamp spirits, like those are not spirits, those are annoying little swampy creatures. So that is
What?
gonna be troublesome
Oh
as
my
well.
god.
So a joy as an EXP, or
No,
am I
no.
seeing a
Fredrin.
Fredrin EXP?
No way. No way. I'm not really sure anymore. What's your thought? Who is going to EXP?
This is a real good question. I feel like it might just be a Fredrin EXP because Glue, like it's a stalemate kind of sort. So Glue
Mhm.
and Fredrin are just gonna like clear their lane and leave it open and just rest out,
Indeed.
help out the teams. And Joy can be more impactful because Joy can easily reach up to Eve
Indeed.
and they don't really have anyone to catch on to her because Khalid will not be able to catch her, neither does Eve have any CC.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of Dawn. And this is the upper bracket finals, best of five between Team Meow Meow Gang and Team LCF. And we have a very spicy game
It's
number
a
one, match
Joy
number one.
EXP.
Yep, we have a Joy EXP making a debut in this tournament, and she's not having a good of time already.
That's a lot of damage coming in. Look at that. The Desert Tornado and oh my god, the Vengeance had already been popped out, but he has been taken down.
That might be a really, really bad decision going for the Joy XP. She really needs to scale up, and can she really do that when Glue is the XP later and there's gonna be so much bullying happening? Joseph should have been. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait. But at the same time, Fanny going in quite strong early on. She wants to take down someone because look at that. Joseph, he is stuck inside the wall, but there is the guiding winds coming in, helping him to get out of the situation. But that is something they really need to consider. Eden going in with the Sicilian as well. Everybody needs to watch their positioning and watch out from this Fanny at least, as well as the Khalid's early game damage that's going to be coming in. So this is quite of an interesting game we have here.
Now, as interesting as it is, look at that. Brody is already getting the warrior boots, and I think he might be getting some little amount of defense as well. I suppose a steel leg plates would be good because it will be working against both Fanny and Bruno. Look at that, the tornado dealing so much damage. Matilda was all melted.
Yeah, I mean, Karma Hits, he really needs to watch his positioning because he's a support. And against the fire like Khalid, like Jobom will be dealing so much damage, and they need to be aware of that. And the turtle, it's already up. Joseph, he has to play it safe because Matilda is nowhere to be seen quite yet.
I feel like Joy has a good, snowball potential, and you're just actually limiting his abilities or the
Indeed,
effects, usefulness, because at that lane, I'm like, he cannot really shine. So we'll have
indeed.
to see what they are planning with this draft, but the turtle is already being prepped up. Look at that.
Okay, quite of a good zoning out coming out. Fredrin really not able to go in with the slow, but okay, he has finally reached the turtle, but he doesn't have enough HP left. There is okay, he gets the turtle, secures it with the appraises rat and the retribution combo, but the Fanny is coming into the scene as well. Glue is on top of him with the tiny swarms now already been used, but Lom Mai will be securing the kill. Okay, off kill cam happening. Mirio taking down Error into the Bruno, and that is a 2-for-2 trade quite early into the game.
Now that is interesting. I did not expect Bruno to be able to take down
Mirio, yeah.
Brody to be exactly Brody to be able to take down Bruno that early. But at the same time, look at that. Like the abrasive rat had a lot of damage, but a lot of XP was remaining. So that's good retry. And Fanny was just a tad bit late. But the real world manipulation is coming in, and Khalid has been taken down.
Okay, Khalid, better watch out. Okay, into the bot lane. Looks like Error is not going to be having the best of his times. But okay, Joseph, you got to be careful. Error survives as well as Joseph with slight little HP. But they have to be careful because there's the Fanny as well as who is Peter. You got to get out of the situation, man. Okay, he does use the Appraiser's Rat, secures the kill, but might not be able to get out of the situation quite yet because he is zoned out completely, doing so much, buying so much time. But it's not enough. But maybe it is because Meteor is coming into the situation, taking down Jobom as well as who is Peter on this eve. Okay, those are the spirits of Glue coming in. Okay, Pokemon gets taken down. That is really not looking good so far. And there is the guiding winds helping the Brody retreat. What a team fight from the hands of Team Meow Meow Gang.
Now, since Glue was here, that is a bad decision because Joy just got a lot of farm from the mid lane as well as her own lane, and Glue was sent back to the respawn.
Indeed.
This is gonna hurt the goal difference right now.
and I think we're already quite seeing the goal defense. Like, look at that 15k, so that is 3k goal lead just 5 minutes into the game, and they're already starting the turtle. Fanny is nowhere to be seen, and this turtle will also go into the hands of Team MeowMeow Gang, who, despite the unconventional draft, is actually okay. Jobom gets taken down. A solo kill happening. This Joy is really showing off the place, but okay, Fanny making a little bit of a sneaky play, trying to take the blue buff, but okay. Joseph is into the scene. Does he get it? Does he get it? No, he does not get it. And Fanny will be getting out, but Mario, he is dominating Error under the goal lane right now. And who is Peter? He has to watch out because looks like he has the flicker. He does get out of the situation, uses the RWM a little bit too late, and he's gonna get taken down from the bad impact of Eden. And look at the damage coming in from Sicilian already. Fanny, the blue buff is up, but looks like Joseph is coming in for the revenge and will be stealing out the blue buff from him. And he might get taken down, but he has to use the steel cables to get out of the situation. Pookie finds into the situation as well. What an extending team fight. He uses his ult, but he has to retreat because he doesn't have enough HP left. Look at the bad impact coming in. MeowMeow Gang playing such an aggressive and dominating game of Praises Rats, securing the kill into Error. What is going on? Because Team LCF, they're just falling like dominoes.
Now there's already enough damage coming in from Joy. As long as Fredrin is doing a good job of the Appraiser's Rod, like he's taking in the damage and confirming the kill. Look at that. The builds are already coming in so strong. So Fredrin is going with the Oracle as his first item. Like the Molten Essence is there, but the completed item is Oracle. So that is a lot of region. Although Eve already has her glowing wand. And Fanny is also going for some amount of penetration. She's not going for the war axe. So that is understandable.
Yes.
Look at that damage.
Okay, I think he's gonna be shut it down, but that damage coming in from 27, who is Peter? He has to watch out.
They don't have enough CC right now to counter a hero pick like Joy. And although I did say like Joy was a bad combination,
Yes.
and there's because that is considering that he would be stuck in that lane, but look at Joy. He's not stuck to the lane. He's just roaming around the map as if he owns it, and that is exactly how to play a high mobility hero.
Indeed. And I feel like there was a miss decision made. Okay, look at Fredrin. He's already going in quite strong with his stuns and able to take down Error. Mirio is on a blast right now because he's doing everything his team really needs to do. Double kill being secured. 27 getting taken down by who is Peter RWM. But looks like Team MMG, they will still be in the the lead. Oh my god, Joseph, he's going so aggressive.
They do have a lot of farm, and Joseph knows he will not be melted down. Look at that. The damage coming in from the corrosion strike. Oh my god. The torn apart memory is literally going to tear apart people, as I said. It literally tore apart Bruno.
I think, guys, Bruno might be overrated. Because what is Mirio doing on this Brody? He absolutely solo kill Bruno, done. Right now team fights Bruno. He's getting taken down left and right. Error, no disrespect to him, but it's just that the macro coming in from the hands of Team MMG as well as the micro is so impressive that they have completely denied any form of domination coming in from Error. And Mirio is just complete monster, an absolute monster right now. Because look at 27 as well. He's going in so strong with
Joy.
that. Okay.
I feel like this is gonna not end well for Eve, and I feel like she would be dead by the time we are back.
Yep, definitely. There's might be a slight technical issue, but ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be right back with it. But till then, Mako, do you think the side of Team LCF really stands a chance in coming back into this game?
I don't think so because the farm difference is a lot, and they have completely denied the farm to Bruno, and he was a late game assurance. And against a Sicilian, I don't feel like they will be seeing much of light. Also, Fanny is gonna fall off slowly, especially with the
Indeed.
amount of farm that Brody has, and being a marksman who is especially good against Fanny. I don't really see much light coming in because glue doesn't have a lot of damage. So they will be
Hmm.
really lacking in burst potential, and without the ability to burst onto the enemy heroes, like I don't see Sicilian or Brody going down easily. Especially Fredrin, he is tanking a lot of damage.
Exactly. So far, Team LCF, they're not really looking good in a good position, right? There's so much happening between them, and they're not able to prioritize their targets really well. And so far, they are in a deficit where it means that they have to play the backdoor game, backhand play, and they have to play from the comfort of the bases and just keep on defending. But looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading straight into the game back again. And I feel like Eve got taken down, perhaps, probably. Okay, she's up. She's okay.
Okay, so what is going on now? What do you think just happened?
Something happened definitely, but okay, already into the blue buff invasion coming in. Fanny didn't really get it, and there's the bad face coming in as well. Glue melting away. Mirio will be securing the double kill, and okay, he's going in strong. He wants the triple, but 27 will be the one securing the double kill as well. That is 4 people down, and only Lomloma is the only one standing. Looks like there was a lord being taken down as well, but it doesn't really matter because Team MeowMeow Gang, they're into the base. They have the minion for it. And Fanny, she's trying her best, but it doesn't really matter because MeowMeow Gang will be securing the game number 1 of tonight's best of 5 upper bracket finals.
And that was a really well played match. Just look at that. The timing, that was so swiftly ended. Like, it didn't even get to the time when Bruno has enough damage. And 082, like, that is so much of domination coming in from them. And Mirio with 1107, truly worthy of the title of MVP because he not only contributed to the team fights but also the solo kill.
Indeed. I mean, Mirio dominating against Bruno, that was definitely the nail in the coffin already. And also this spreader in Joseph, he's definitely one of the top junglers in India right now because what is that domination coming in from